Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. 2012 Chevrolet Silverado passenger side wheel bearing hub assembly replacement. Specialty lug nuts, but we'll take the lug nuts off. All nuts and bolts you're going to come across are left to loosen, right to tighten. Jack up the vehicle, use safety stands, protect yourself. Nice chunk of metal here. Procedure is basically the same, I believe, for both sides. If you're using hand tools, you can break these bolts loose a turn or two, and then jack the vehicle up and take them off the rest of the way. Then we'll take our caliper assembly off, bolt up top, bolt down below. And just a peek, there's our bolt, 2 of 3 bolts for the hub assembly. It does have ABS, we need to disconnect that as well. Right here, this truck's been lifted, so we got some custom work. Torx bit holding this on, 18mm bolts on the caliper, T30 Torx bit.
What's it? Oh, sweet. That'd be great.
.35mm. So because I'm using impact tools, I'm forgetting that you might not be using them. I need to break this loose by hand. So you want to do this first before you take the brakes off. You can have someone stand on the brake pedal while you're breaking that loose. That'll of course hold the wheel from turning. And I'll show you another trick when it's put back together. Using the screwdriver, put a screwdriver in the vanes here, and then it'll stop against the caliper and hold it in place while you break it loose. So that's a tip on that for using hand tools. This wire's loose. Little pink retainer there, it should be in the right spot, I think. All the way back. There we go, disconnect it. Lifted truck makes this job a little easier, actually. More spacious, right?
Oh, that is a great piece.
What piece?
Extension there.
Ooh, yeah. Loosey. Alright, so we got our wire loose here, dangling. We'll take it out of this bracket too, the 10mm bolt. There, that's what I got, because it's going to come with the hub assembly. We got 3 15mm bolts here, one up here, and then one on the other side. So we'll break them loose and take it out, and it'll pretty much slide out. Might need to tap it with a hammer. This is free. If not, put the nut on here so it's like flush with the end, then you can tap on it some, it should come loose. Someone boogered up this bolt here for me, so be pausing to probably pound a socket on there and get the bolts out. Don't forget to put the shield back on. And clean this up a little bit. If you have a wire brush, clean it up. Maybe a little anti-seize would be fine. Anti-seize on here for if there's a next time you have to take it apart, it'll be fairly easy to come apart. So we'll get ready to put the new one in. Basically reverse procedure to install. Got a little anti-seize on there. Got the new hub on the piece here. Slides in pretty nice when you start all your bolts by hand. No cross-threading, please. Turn the wheel back and forth as needed to make it easier to get the bolts in and out. And we'll, you can torque these down to 133 foot-pounds. Otherwise, make them tight. Stick a screwdriver in there and you can tighten your axle nut. Alright, 129 foot-pounds for this caliper bracket. And then 140 foot-pounds for the lug nuts. Put your tire back on. Tighten the lug nuts in a crisscross pattern. Put them as tight as you can and then drop the vehicle down on the ground and continuing your torque to 140. 167 foot-pounds on this. I was using a 35mm axle nut socket. So it's good to have a torque wrench. Click type torque wrench goes up to 250 foot-pounds. If you're going to work on your own cars, recommend spending a few $100 on torque wrenches. Usually get a couple different sizes. One usually goes up to 100 foot-pounds and the other one, like these, usually go to 250. So there you go. Front wheel bearing hub assembly. Don't forget to plug in your ABS sensor if you have it on that. I'll have to zip tie this back on. Good luck to you, 2012 Chevy Silverado.